Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Big Red Beard Show. I'm your host, CoopCheese, and I'm currently playing Sonic CD for the Sega CD on the PS3. And this, my friends, is titled Tempest. That's right, the water stage. The water stage. And to be honest, it's really not that bad. You just need to know what to do. You know, like hit the little switch to make the door open. Don't hit the spikies. If you want to get the rings, spring back up. You know, just random junk like that. It's actually a relatively linear level. It's not too bad. Actually, quite pretty. Kind of straightforward, at least compared to the last stage, Collision Chaos, which just is awful. Oh, what is this? I found a secret! Ew!
A bull! I got a bull! Good for me!
Well, that's fun. Alright, well, hey folks, look, there's a new secret right here. I seriously had no idea that existed. That's awesome. Alright, but on to what we're actually talking about. Right here. This future post, we actually are going to go past this future post, regardless of what you think. I know you know that we all know that I'm supposed to go to the past. And that's what this is for. But I'm not going to go into that until we unlock the future... Oh, okay, over here. The future post, which is over here. And there's a reason for that. It's because we're going to use the red bummer behind it. Now check this out. Alright, so we're going to not run so fast. Yeah, to get the star trail. Then we're going to unlock the past. And the goal... So the goal is to generate enough speed, jump over that, bounce off of that, and then just keep moving forward. Now, what you don't want to do is jump, because these pillars are going to fall, and it's going to cause you to stop and lose your momentum. Honestly, at that speed that he's going to be going, you'll be able to just pass right on over these gaps. So let's generate that speed and get started. Here we go. All right, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, go! There we go, there we go, there we go. That's how you do it. See, it just takes a little bit of practice. It's not so bad. But you want to slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. Skip over most of these ditches. But the ditch you want to go into is this one. Right in here. Yeah, you don't want to land on that, obviously. From here on out, any of the signs are going to be for the future. And you're going to pretty much want to grab as many bubbles as possible. It's a little tricky. But down here is exactly where you're going to find Metal Sonic harassing these poor fishies. Take out the hologram and don't go up there. Now, what you're going to have to do is hit this trigger, which will generate the little turbine, which will take you up here. Grab some air and move forward. Now to the robot generator. Which actually isn't all that difficult to find. It's just right up the road here. Right, so anyway, as you can see, this is actually a rather pretty level. You do not, and I mean do not, want to hit this trigger, because the turbine will send you into a whirling mess and you'll never really be able to get on the right path, which is where I'm headed. Or at least it's very difficult to get out of. Okay, anyway, so to get to the generator, you want to get... Whoa! You want to get up into this pipe. And I'll deposit you basically right in front of it. So, there you go. That's easy. And... to the goal we go. There we go. Yay, we made a good future. I'm really happy with the level design, actually, and especially the artwork and the background design. It kind of reminds me of some sort of fusion of Sonic 1 and Sonic 3, actually. Alright, I gotta be fair. The water stage in this game is not difficult at all. In fact, it's actually really, really easy. It's pretty darn straightforward. There are a few little corners that you can turn that will send you off in the wrong direction, but honestly, it's really not that hard. But I did kind of want to show off the loop-de-loop that is right here in the waterfall. You can just keep going on forever. Yeah, there we go. Fun! But you want to go to the platform on the left. Then hop over, and then it'll take you to exactly where we need to go to take out the Metal Sonic generator and the robot generator. Metal Sonic hologram. Anyway, but I do want to discuss a little bit about the history of Sonic CD, and mainly I want to talk about Naoto Oshima. He is the original character designer of Sonic the Hedgehog, and much to his disapproval, he is also the... Oh no, the robot with his tiny bullets hit me. Much to Oshima's disapproval, he was the director of Sonic CD. See, here's the thing. Oshima was not a fan of CD-based video games. He felt that load times were slow.
And maybe they should have thought about that when they were making Sonic 06.
And overall, the machines were kind of, fragile, and just a media that wasn't really friendly to kids. Which, to be fair, is true. Alright, so here, right where we're at the two springies, just hop over it, and you get to the past. See how easy that was? So easy! Alright. So basically, he had to focus his entire attention around how to make a game that he wanted to build around Sonic the Hedgehog to fit around the structure of the hardware of the Sega CD. Basically, a lot of his inspiration for Sonic CD was actually based around Back to the Future.
Wow, what a surprise! You open up my eyes.
And that, basically, what he originally wanted was for Sonic to reach, to be able to reach a certain speed to be able to go to the future of the past. Oh, before I continue, so this is Metal Sonic. Take care of him so he doesn't harass any more fishies under the sea. Also, I just want to take this moment to look around and say, this is a very pretty level. I love the background. It kind of has a reminiscence of Sonic 3. So this level makes me feel like it's a nice fusion of Sonic 1 and 3. Kind of a unique exploration without it being offensive or just irritating. So it's like this is the least offensive and least irritating level in Sonic CD. Anyway, so that was the generator. See how easy that was? Basically just ran right into it. So yeah, a lot of the level design was built around trying to... Oh, thank goodness. You have no idea how much trouble that thing has given me. Oh, how many takes of... Oh! Anyway, as I was saying, to the goal. What the? Is that the floating island in the background? Okay, another thing I'd like to point out, something that I've noticed from playing these stages, the purple UFOs don't really give you anything. Chompy chompies. However, actually no, it's not true. They do give you stuff. Like I just got some rings there. Never mind. But the blue ones tend to give you more decent skills, like more time or speed boosts. Hey, I did it. Nice. I can't help but notice the giant clock on the top of that mountain. Cool. Well, I got a time stone. I'll have to go back to get the underwater one. So the whole idea of Sonic trying to reach a max speed was actually built around Back to the Future, which it didn't exactly work out to the hardware's capabilities. So another interesting tidbit, here's the little secret there. Da-da-da. But another interesting little tidbit, so Sonic 2 only took like about 9 months to produce, and this one took basically twice as long. It took a full 18 months to produce Sonic CD because they had so many different ideas that they wanted to implement. And at first that was a silly idea. At first they tried to copy Sonic 2, but then it didn't work with what they wanted to do with it, and so they developed more characters. Then they developed Amy as a character, and it turned into this completely different scenario. Oh, that's right. I have to hit him. What? I thought I hit him 3 times. Oh, there we go. All right, so hit him 3 times in this, but that's not all, because in the past, that's been it. Just hit him 3 times. But no. He's gonna take you over here. And I feel like this boss is kind of inspired off of one of the last bosses in Sonic 2. And you can see why. He's covered in bubbles. Whereas in the level boss that I'm thinking of, he's covered in like little bubble versions of Eggman. But yeah, I feel like that's an interesting comparison, the fact that this game literally did take twice as long to make. And I feel like the time was well spent, actually. Like, they really got the physics down well, they got the mechanics down well, with the whole traveling forward and backwards through time, even though previously I've said that it's a freaking mess. And to some extent, I still feel like it kind of is. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's not as bad as it could have been if they rushed it any further. Like, I feel like they really thought through their process. And they made a decent game. And really, the water stage is not that bad. It takes a little while, but it's not that bad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next episode. Good night, everybody!